Ultrawide monitors are quickly becoming the go-to choice for gamers, content creators, and anyone who wants an immersive and expansive viewing experience. And Samsung is the only brand that's leading this when it comes to ultrawide monitors. In this video, I'm going to discuss if it's worth even getting an ultrawide monitor like the one I have. Before we begin, remember to like this video and consider subscribing to this channel. So I got my monitor about 2 years ago and it's been my daily driver. This ultra-wide monitor has changed the way I work, game, and do content creation. I don't think I can go back to just any old regular monitor again. This monitor is huge, but it keeps me productive during working and pretty immersed in the gaming. Bottom line, this monitor is pretty dope. This monitor is not OLED, but rather QLED. The curved design provides a panoramic view, which makes you feel that you're right in the middle of the action. The monitor has a resolution of 5120 by 1440 and 120 Hz refresh rate. This ensures that the image is crisp and clear and has vibrant and deep colors. I think this Samsung monitor does a really good job of replacing a triple monitor setup. It's really designed to replace a two 27-inch monitor setup. I think the Samsung monitor does a really good job of replacing a triple monitor setup. That's because at work I do have a 3-monitor setup, but when I come back home, I can get the same amount of content fit into this monitor without any issues. So I don't seem to be missing a third monitor with this setup. This monitor comes with a built-in USB hub and 2 display ports as well as an HDMI port. And I think it also has a headphone jack. This makes it easy to connect with any of the devices. So usually I have my PC connected, and then on the other display port, I have my MacBook connected. And I also have, using the HDMI, the work laptop connected as well. So I can easily switch between the different computers by click of a button and then just get on with my work. This makes it really easy to connect with all of my different devices between my work laptop, my MacBook, and my PC. The stand of this monitor is pretty adjustable. You could tilt it, swivel it however you want. You can even raise it and lower it, and you can find your perfect viewing angle. Lately, I tried to put a monitor arm on it so I can get some extra desk space, but it's not been working out for me. I have additional stuff bolted onto it like LED lights and an LED light bar on top. So it adds to that weight and causes my monitor to sag when using an arm. A sturdier arm might be necessary, but for now, I think the provided stands by Samsung just work fine for me. To maximize productivity with this monitor, I use Fancy Zones. This is a tool provided by Microsoft for zoning your monitor into different sections. With Fancy Zones, I can create customizable windows layouts for different tasks and different applications. For example, I can use Fancy Zones to create a layout that includes a large window in the middle and then 2 smaller windows on the side. For me personally, when it comes to development and coding, I usually have my browser open on the left-hand side, my code open in the larger window in the center, and then my databases open on the right. Doing that, I don't have to go anywhere and I can smoothly work through my workflow. And I can smoothly code through my workflow. For content creation, using this ultra-wide monitor makes complete sense. It's the whole reason I got this monitor in the first place. I can utilize the entire screen to manage the timeline. I can even see a lot more content when I'm editing videos. And as a result, this really boosts my productivity. I can edit videos a lot faster using more screen real estate. For gaming, this monitor provides an excellent immersive gaming experience. The 120 Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time makes it smooth, lag-free gameplay. The monitor's QLED display produces stunning and vibrant colors with accuracy and makes gaming look truly lifelike. The ultra-wide aspect ratio, which is 32:9 of the screen, allows for a wider field of view, which is really beneficial in first-person shooter games. That's because I can see a lot more. The monitor also has a multiple display settings and has a split screen capabilities, so I can easily connect like 2 different computers at the same time. So what about watching movies? If you're looking to watch YouTube videos, the ultra-wide monitor should work just fine for you. However, if you're planning to watch movies, you might be better off using a dedicated TV or something else. When you're trying to watch a movie on a full screen on this monitor, you'll notice black bars on the either side of the screen. This is expected because the monitor has a very ultra-wide aspect ratio of 32:9. Most movies have a different aspect ratio, so if you have a TV available, use that instead of watching a movie. Apart from that, you can watch any other type of content and it should work just fine on this monitor. Now, this particular monitor is about 2 years old. The exact model of my monitor is called Samsung CRG9. Now, this monitor has a refresh rate of 120 Hz. But the monitor I would recommend that you get today would be the Samsung 49-inch Odyssey G9. I'll link it down below in the description. It's a newer and improved version of this monitor, and it offers a 240Hz refresh rate. On top of that, it has more cutting-edge tech. In terms of pricing between my monitor and the new Samsung G9 Odyssey, it's about, I think, $150 difference at this current time of recording. While the Samsung's ultrawide gaming monitor has many impressive features, it's not without its flaws. The first con is the massive size. This monitor is really huge and you'd really need a large desk to fit it. I had to buy this 74-inch IKEA desk in order to properly place this monitor. And believe me, my desk is on the smaller side. People usually get a 98-inch desk for this. The second con is that this monitor is not cheap. The model I recommended is about running $1,000. Another con is that you're going to need a powerful computer to take full advantage of this monitor. I personally have a Core i9 with the RTX 3080 graphics card, and I still experience some limitations in certain games. Mainly with Microsoft Flight Simulator, I only get like 30 frames per second, which is like terrible. Now if I take the same type of games and play them at a smaller resolution rate, which is half of what it is, 2560 by 1440, the gameplay is a lot smoother, but it doesn't feel as immersive. The last con is that if you're a Mac user, you might encounter some issues. I made a video on how to use a MacBook Pro or a Mac Studio with this monitor. Be sure to check that out if you're using a Mac or considering using a Mac. So that's pretty much it. My review of using a Samsung ultrawide monitor. I've been using it for the last 2 years. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what do you think about this monitor, if you're considering it, or whatever your thoughts are. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the Samsung 49-inch ultrawide monitor. It's really good for gaming and productivity. So, I mean, there's nothing else that comes to my mind that could beat this. Well, that's it for this one. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be making more content. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.